Here's the problem. I'm starting to think the haters are right. Maybe electric bikes are boring. They're so quiet my neighbors never complain. No one wants to race me because they know they'll lose. I haven't had to do maintenance in months. And I can't go for a single ride without being accosted by women. Ladies, please, I'm taken. Give me some space. Scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, I found a 24-year-old KX65, and I thought this is my shot to prove the haters wrong. So I drove 2 hours to meet up with a stranger. What's up, bro?
I was just watching your TikTok videos right now.
Oh, hell yeah. That's perfect.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you rode Pledge before, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of bad at it. Oh, it's got a crazy power band. Dude, this thing's sick. I don't even want to go out at first. It's so fast. We're going. Thank you. Dude, this is like the first gas bike I've ever owned. I do all electric stuff. It's 900 for you, bro. Quick 2-hour drive home, and it's time to sacrifice the Surron. Oh, it's not a Surron, it's an E-Ride Pro. Yes, it is an E-Ride Pro. Good eye. It's a first generation Pro S. Haven't touched it in a minute. It's a shame, it still runs great. Battery, controller, motor, we're stripping it, and we're converting this to gas. Out comes the battery, and I'm unplugging everything so that I can loosen up the controller, undo the phase wires to the motor and the battery leads. The controller can come off and we can head to the motor. We've now removed the motor, battery, and controller. This is the entire powertrain of the E-Ride Pro. And this is my girlfriend's cat licking his balls. I'm gutting the entire bike. I'm leaving absolutely nothing. We're starting with a perfect electric, previously electric roller. So off comes the throttle and the controls over here. I apologize for this cat cute maxing in the background. If you f with bow, put W bow in the chat. I'm stripping everything I can. We're gonna need as much space as possible for this 65 motor. Even though it's a 65, it's a 2-stroke. This bike is about to have the power of a 125 4-stroke. It's totally stripped, and it's time to head over to my local power sports shop. This project would not have been possible without the amazing work at Chronic Racing. They're a family-owned shop, and they'll work on any bike, including your Surron, which is super rare. So shout out to Chronic Racing. This is the KX65 before we touched it, and this is us touching it. Off comes the seat, the plastics, gas tank, exhaust, 2-stroke pipey pipe, and draining it out. Taking off the radiator, front wheel, and front forks. This whole process, I'm realizing how similar these bikes are to the Surron. It's all the same. Whoop, we're cutting the rear frame off. And just when the E-Ride Pro thought it was safe, we kept cutting, taking off a big chunk of the E-Ride Pro frame to make way for this massive 2-stroke motor.
Wow.
The plan is to keep the motor on the factory Kawasaki frame and just cut the frame so that we can mount the frame to the bike as opposed to figuring out how to mount the motor to the bike. Here's us test fitting it. Everything's looking pretty good. And we found the perfect tiny little gas tank. This might be a half or a quarter gallon. And through a combination of grinding, drilling, and welding, Pete at Chronic Racing was able to custom fabricate a tank holder, exhaust mount, motor mount, and retrofit the Kawasaki frame so that it can bolt directly onto the E-Ride Pro. We only need 2 more things. A primary chain conversion kit from GritShift. This is so that the gas motor is compatible with the E-Ride Pro powertrain. And shout out to GritShift for doing the math with me on what sprocket to order from Prickly. Prickly custom made this sprocket. It is comically small, but this is the number of teeth we calculated to match the stock gear ratio on the KX65. Look how small this is compared to the E-Ride Pro sprocket. After a little more cutting and a little more drilling on the E-Ride Pro frame, it's time to get started. We're taking off the rear wheel and throwing on the mini sprock. Removing the stock primary belt pulley and replacing it with the chain sprocket that comes in the GritShift primary chain kit. Now we can connect directly to the gas motor. The rear wheel's coming back out with the mini sprock. Look how tiny it is, it's the size of the hub. We drilled 3 holes in this part of the bike. 1, 2, 3. That way we can directly bolt the motor. Here Pete's throwing in the one long bolt at the bottom, and then we've got the 3 at the top. Small custom mount on the other side, and a larger custom mount underneath where we drilled 3 holes. Boom, boom, boom. This is where we mount the ignition box and the ignition coil. I have no idea what I'm talking about. The throttle was too short, so we got a custom extended throttle cable from Flanders Company and a custom extended clutch cable from Flanders Company. They make all sorts of custom cables for bikes, and they sent these out to support the project. They saw the vision, and now we have 2 levers on the left side, the rear brake and the clutch. The micro tank is going in. It mounts directly onto these custom plates, and when the lid's closed, you'd have no idea this is a gas bike, especially not with this massive fucking radiator that custom bolts right to our extensions. That looks like a fucking AC unit. The seat's coming off because it's time for the exhaust, starting with the 2-stroke pipey pipe, followed by the custom extended tubing from Big Gun Exhaust. This was made specifically for this project to go under the E-Ride Pro seat, where it'll meet up with the Big Gun muffler, which can only mount with this custom plate that Pete made, and with 4 bolts in his mouth, he's heading over to install it. This is what gives the gas bike its name, its crown, its aura. Without this exhaust, look how good that looks. Gas bikes are nothing, but this is looking like something. Finishing up with the primary chain, the secondary chain, and tensioning them. Yeah. It's time to charge, and when I say charge, I mean fill it up with 40-to-1 2-stroke fluid. And top it off with some coolant. Alright, here we are. The gas Surron is complete. We got the handbrake and the clutch on one side. Let's give it a kickstart here. Pull the clutch in. Oh, it's coming alive. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at my gas tank here. No battery. Just warming it up, soaking it in, smelling the fumes. It is so light. It is so much lighter than the electric counterpart. First ever ride on this bad boy. I'm going that way. Here we go. Oh wait, I gotta go down one. I'm still in neutral. Let's go! No way! I'm in 6th gear! Fuck, our stop's on! Oh, that's not the clutch, that's the brake! Oh, that's not the clutch!
That works too. There is a kill switch by your hand.
Oh, there's a kill switch there.
Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna make it even better and take it into the street with some supermoto wheels. Thank you so much for watching until the end. As I do.
Yeah.